Hello and welcome to my first recorded Dominion match. Certainly not my first Dominion match overall. For the Dominion League, this is season 30. I'm in Division D3. I'm playing against SaintO, who I played against a couple seasons ago. I think also in D Division. Um, I think I've been playing since season like 22 or so, but I'd have to go back and check. I've been as high as a C division. Recently was all the way down in E division as the league has gotten quite a bit harder since the player base expanded a couple of seasons ago. So at this point, in the past, I've done very well in the D division, but this season I wouldn't necessarily expect to dominate it the way that I did the E division last season. Anyway, so we've got Sacrifice and Sentry for trashing, Grand Market for payload. Peddler is a nice pickup off of extra buys. Not a lot of draw going on. Diplomat isn't going to be activating. There is Expedition, so that's something. So I should say Diplomat isn't going to be activating against attacks. Maybe, uh, let's see. I don't really see much in the way of hand size reducers. There's no villages. So this isn't necessarily going to be like a draw your deck thing. I guess since my opponent went sacrifice and took the tax off of that, I'll probably just do that as well. Trashing is good. Yeah, I'd like to get a sentry as well, probably, but um, oh, yeah, change. I guess in theory, if I wanted a changeling, I could have bought a sacrifice so that I would not remove the debt for my opponent, but it doesn't. Sometimes that prompt is a little like it seems a little ridiculous. There is even like a smart ask option, but it's still not especially smart. Taxing? Did he have a 5-2 opening? Huh. Two debt to Century. All right. Well, that's annoying. So we're not going to be able to buy grand markets without either buying a bunch of peddlers first, which would take a while, or buying some silver. So I could buy silver and just take the debt. Um, that's probably fine. Um, I could buy an expedition just to try to see my sacrifice sooner, but I mean, I am going to have to get. The point is, I'm going to have to get probably some silver at some point. I don't know how I would really get to peddler anyway without like, because there's no non. Well, aside from diplomat, there's no non-terminals um, below 5 anyway. So yeah, I think I'll just get a silver. All right, so given that I have a debt, I can't actually get a 5 by, or well, I guess yeah, I can't get a 5 by trashing copper, so I guess I might as well get rid of an estate. Unless I want to pick up a port. No, I don't think there's any reason to do that. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. All right, picks up a second sacrifice. That makes some sense. I mean, you are going to want to trash uh, more stuff. So I've got 2 silvers at this point, which in conjunction with one sacrifice of a copper is hypothetically enough to get a grand market. So it might make sense at this point to grab an expedition instead of a third silver, so I'm not clogging my deck too much with silver. Um, and I get, oh, never mind. That's not true. But yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so I can take 3 debt and get a sentry, or take 1 debt and get a cobbler. I'm not really sure why I would do that. I guess I could pick up a royal seal. Doesn't seem super relevant. Um, I do want that sentry. Um, I think it's better than getting another sacrifice. You know, I mean, eventually, I guess eventually you could have like cobblers picking up um, actions to be sacrificed so that you have a village, but that seems like too clever for to be bothered with. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be getting grand markets anytime soon anyway. I'll just go ahead and pick up the sentry. Just eat it. Okay, well, I was wrong. I guess if I'd been tracking that deck, I would have known that was going to happen. Damn. We're still going to be sacrificing a copper. Um, uh, let's see. It's hard to. It's yeah. It's really hard to see how diplomat could be activated. I guess picking up another silver is probably fine. I don't really think with a sentry on board I need another sacrifice, so I guess I could just buy another expedition actually. You know, I think I am gonna do that. Oh, could buy another sentry here. Oh man, you got a grand market. All right. Sucks if the sentry misses the shuffle, but not super surprising. I guess I have enough silver. I'll go ahead and discard. Uh, I guess I could just pick up a peddler here. I think that's better than like, is it better than gold? Well, it's better than gold in that I don't take on a debt, so yeah, sure, we'll do that. Blah. I guess actually we want the sacrifice to be trashing the estates anyway, not the century. Still not a great hand. Hmm. I don't entirely understand why he didn't just pick up another grand market, but eh. Um, discard silver. Yeah, I think so. I think this time we are just going to buy an expedition. All right. Hopefully. Oh no, no, that's not true. Yeah, hopefully we get to Grand Market this time. It shouldn't be that hard. Because we got all we have to need to do is draw one silver, which I have two in the next three cards. So a Sentry should guarantee it, I think. Oh, right, the other card's a Sentry. Okay. It's too bad that I can't use the Sentry to actually trash anything, but I guess that's fine. We can just do this and this and that and that and that. And now we have a grand market. Hooray. So go ahead and discard silver. So I think we do still want to trash copper with this, and we're getting to the point where this all the sacrifice is going to do is trash copper, and that has some value. But um, meh, whatever. All right, so we can get another grand market. And do we want to grab another peddler or an expedition? I mean, I guess at this point we only have 3 or 4 stop cards, so let's get another peddler. I think I'm a little bit ahead. Um, SaintO did go first. I think I'm a little bit maybe more trashed. Maybe not. Well, I know. I mean, I have all my estates trashed at the very least. Oh, you can buy 2 grand markets. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, straightforward enough. All right, I can also buy 2 grand markets. So there's no risk of piles really running here. So does this just mean that he's going to have 2 more grand markets than I do because he went first? I think it does mean that, unfortunately. I don't really know that there's anything I can do about that, other than to green first next turn, I guess. Which, yeah, I guess we'll have to see how that goes. But this might be a game that I just lose to first player advantage. No, I mean, there's not a whole lot interesting going on. I mean, I do have an extra sentry, so like in theory, I'm less likely to dud once I do green. Um, for whatever that's worth. We have the same number as silvers. We, I believe, we have the same number of peddlers. I mean, given the fact that we each ended up, with the same amount of coins this past turn, that's probably the case. I guess there's also the possibility that he'll feel the pressure to green and that he'll grab a grand market and points, and then I'll grab a grand market and points, and then we'll be even, which could still potentially be bad for me because I'll still be a turn behind. He hasn't trashed that last estate. Surely he'll be able to do it this turn. Although I guess has he trashed all of his copper? He hasn't, and I have. So I am ahead on trashing, thanks to the century, basically. Okay, there goes the estate. And I guess he doesn't have enough to buy points and the grand markets. All right. Well, there's also the question of whether I should. I guess there's no real reason to trash the silvers. I wonder if I can set this up so that the sentry is on top of my deck because I'm gonna want to green this turn. Probably. No, that can't make sense. Oh, I should have tried to set up to trash the sacrifice. I didn't think about that. Oh well. Um, okay, so what do we do here? Buying the last peddler seems like an obvious move. Um, 4 buys. Certainly going to buy a province. Might want to make that my last buy. Um, Buying an expedition could make sense. That would put me at 11, which would leave me with 4. I can't do a whole lot with 4. I mean, I guess I could buy a couple taxes. Taxing province isn't terrible. I could even just go province duchy. Or no, I can't because duchy also has a tax on it. Um, yeah, is there anything that offsets, or is it I guess the question is, do I want to be like saddled with that one going to debt? Because I'm not going to expand my payload at this point, really, um, unless I just add golds, which I could do. But I think if there's a time to tax, it's probably now. I don't know. This is just a bet. I mean, the other thing I should. Well, I just picked up the peddler, so I can double province going forward. I doubt he can triple province with. Well, so he has two extra grand markets and a couple extra peddlers. How many extra peddlers does he have? He bought three last turn, so he has two extra grand markets and two extra peddlers. That's six extra coins. Um, so he'll be at to my 16, he'll be at 22, which is I mean certainly enough to province duchy. If I tax him, I can offset that. And he has to eat the tax before he buys the second province. So yeah, I mean, there's an argument to be made to buy just like three taxes. I don't know, just like transfer those six coins. I mean, even if I do that though, he can still buy two provinces. So that's not amazing. Uh, um, yeah, this sucks. Oh, if I am gonna buy tax, I have to buy it after I buy province. That's the other thing. All right. Let's. So, does it help to get a gold? I don't really. I don't think it does. That doesn't push me into province duchy territory. And I can always triple duchy if I need to. So I think I buy a province. No, I do not want to exchange it for a changeling. Thank you very much. Two taxes. Well, I might as well buy three taxes if I'm going to do it. Yummy, yummy. Okay. It's a sad situation. I do wonder whether that turn that I got the century, whether that was a mistake, like eating that debt. Like that. I mean, not maybe not a mistake in the general sense, but a mistake in the specific sense that I didn't track my deck and realize that I guaranteed grand market the next turn. Um, if I had been able to get on those before SaintO, then that might have offset being player two. It'll be interesting to see what happens if he doesn't take the debt. I mean, I can take the debt myself next turn, but then I'm kind of in trouble. But I mean, if he goes in for duchies now, like it does increase the possibility that he does. He only has the one century, so if I were him, I might sacrifice the silvers, like because he doesn't. I don't know that he needs the extra. Oh, he still has a copper. Well, all right. What's that last card? He doesn't. He doesn't have an on. Oh, he has two sacrifices. Hmm. All right. Well, he's just gonna eat the debt. So he will still be able to double province. You can actually province and then tax provinces. uh, uh, if I mean, and if he does that, unfortunately, I can't get to 18, which is but I would need to do province and two duchies. I mean, I can't get to that even if he doesn't tax, um, which maybe would have been an argument for grabbing a gold last turn. Though if I had done that, I would have had one debt, so I still wouldn't be able to. Whoa, unexpected. Okay, I guess that does get him into range to triple province. Um, yeah, that should give him. So he'll have. Well, I think it puts him at 25 coins. I'm not 100% sure about that. Oh man, I would really like to leave that sentry on the top of my deck. Okay, so I can just go if I double province now, even if he triple provinces, I buy province such and I win. So double provincing seems like a good idea. That's the conclusion that I have come to. If he double provinces, I can double province and tie, which I think I would take. Uh, like I think I earning a tie out of this, I think, is a good outcome. Uh, yeah, 25. And the last three cards are sacrifice, sacrifice, province. I think I might have wanted to sacrifice a sacrifice there, just to reduce the number. I mean, granted, he can sacrifice one of his other cards to for and draw with it, but like I don't know if he can. I guess he could afford to sacrifice a peddler and not have it affect his economy. Now he doesn't isn't even gonna need to triple province next turn anyway. But is this when he should be buying duchies? I guess I don't have to try to solve his problems. There's one. Oh, I didn't. Why did I? Oh, he is buying three provinces. Okay, thanks. I just realized he should have just bought two provinces and a duchy. Yeah. I think he just handed me that game. Wait, what? Oh God. Okay. I was excited about discarding my province. Like, uh, wow. No, don't do it again. Oh my God. Oh man. Fun times. You're confident that you have this. Okay. Well, I don't know why. By an estate too. All right. That was that was a thing that happened. Okay. Well, and now I get to go first, so that's nice. Yeah, I think I mean my mistake was one of execution, not calculation, but I think we both made pretty big mistakes there. I mean, especially given how long he took to consider the like whether to get those provinces, I'm really surprised that he just did it. But I'm not complaining. All right, so what do we have here? We have black market, so who knows what we have really? Um, and I'm going first. If I could, I guess with Magpie on the board, taking Banquet wouldn't be like a terrible idea. Ugh, it's still it's still a painful idea, but I mean maybe you pull some trashing out of the black market. Maybe at some point you buy a mint. Uh, yeah, and then I mean I guess if I'm gonna do that, I could open black market and then potentially just see what my opponent buys. I guess I like that. Yeah, if I want to buy one of the four costs, or I mean, I don't know that if it would make sense to open like Black Market Patrol seems like a pretty weird opening, but um, yeah, all right, got to get on black market action. But then, yeah, do we want? I guess if my opponent opens one of the four cost piles, um, well, I guess no, that's not what I mean to say. If he opens one of the three cost piles, other three cost piles, I don't know why I would think he would do that. So I guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, Banquet for Magpie, Banquet for Ironmonger, second Black Market. Um, yeah, like I mean, Banquet has the advantage of feeling clever, but I don't know that it actually is. Um, uh, yeah, double Black Market just seems actually seems like it would be better if I after I get the Banquet and my deck is fatter. It also seems like a bit of a waste to use it on a four cost, but I think um, I think I like the idea of Banquet Magpie. I mean, granted, buying a Banquet makes it less likely that the Magpies gain more Magpies, but I think that's okay. Ironmonger would, well, no, I guess they both are pretty likely. Like Magpie, Ironmonger's guaranteed to have the option to skip a card. Magpie is just very likely to. So, and if it doesn't, you gain a Magpie. So, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to do it. Just seems fun. This is not an especially. promising turn, but I guess ideally I draw my black market and then I guess I'd be happy with either an estate or a copper after that. Okay. So, oh, he had the 3-4 opening and he didn't have to pay the, I was like, why was he able to just buy a magpie? I couldn't do that, right? Because I lifted the tax on black market for him. Okay, so I got another magpie. Black market's coming up. Um, I really don't want to take debt. I don't think getting another banquet makes any kind of sense until we can guarantee some trashing. So maybe we get a Hamlet. That has the advantage that I can potentially pick up another black market. I mean, I guess I could also get the black market now, and yeah, I think I'll do that actually. Get the black market now, pick up a Hamlet later. King's Court. Well, I'm sure he can't afford that. Yeah. Okay. I would have I would have seriously considered Native Village. I mean, it's not exactly trashing, but it's something like trashing. Granted, if you end up with better trashing, then, you know, it's pretty uninspiring, but you never know if you're even going to get the chance. I mean, I guess he only had 4 coins anyway, so you want to get an Ironmonger. That's pretty reasonable. Catapult. Here we go. All right. All right. I do not want to take on a debt to get Hamlet, do I? Maybe I do actually, because now I have 3 terminals in my deck. Yeah. All right. Oh, all right. Now I can pick up an Ironmonger. Although that, I guess that makes my next turn pretty likely to involve terminal collision, or not. Okay. Then a sin is nice. Yeah. What am I buying this turn? I guess probably just another Hamlet. I do need. I mean, I guess I could buy a village. Is it worth taking a debt to be able to play to not need to discard? It's going to be a long time until my deck is like thin from just one catapult. So I think keeping the economy is probably better. This could be time for him to buy a mint. That's really good mint. Oh, did I? Oh, no, right. I was going to say when I had the 5 coppers, did I miss the opportunity? But no, because I had a debt. All right, yeah, there go the 6 coppers. Oh, that's a lot better than my catapult's doing. All right, go magpie, go magpie. Wow. Okay. Um, that's good. All right, we're certainly going to discard this for action. We still can't play both of these black markets, so I guess we'll discard for buy. Oh, I should have played the catapult first. What am I doing? Um, well, it doesn't matter. I don't want any of this stuff. I mean, I guess in theory a guardian could be useful, but no. If he picks up a militia, that is, or a fortune teller, I suppose. Anyway, I am shocked that I've gotten this many magpies with the after doing a banquet. Not complaining though. Well, hopefully I'm disrupting a good hand, and that's why he's thinking so hard. Meanwhile, do I want a village or a hamlet again? Um, hmm, I mean, the same argument applies. So I guess I'll probably go with the hamlet. I mean, it would be nice to pick up like a patrol or something that would increase my hand size, but I think I can like afford to wait on that so as to avoid increasing my coppers again. All right. Well, hmm. Doesn't want the bishop. I mean, he did trash a bunch of coppers with mint, but I don't know. Trashing's pretty good. Um, I guess would I consider trashing an estate with the catapult? I guess I might. So I'll go ahead and okay. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, sure. We'll discard the other one for Y. Encampment. It's a good card. It's cheap. Uh, Minstrel also good. Um, but I mean, Ironmonger is probably better than Minstrel. And I don't really want to be left with three again, probably. Um, hmm. Yeah, the thing with encampment is like it's never going to get paired up, so it's like a one-shot deal. So I don't think I want that. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't. Dungeon is Dungeon is definitely nice. Again, I don't know that it's better than Ironmonger or Patrol. Um, hmm, getting an in at this point is pretty pointless. I just shuffled. Yeah, I don't think I need that. So do I want an Ironmonger or a Patrol? I mean, I don't have anything in the way of draw, and I do have several hamlets, so maybe it's time to bite the bullet and get a Patrol. I can afford it. Makes the notion of waiting on trashing the estates at the catapult a little bit more appealing, I guess. I wonder what he is thinking about. Nah. Rats. Can you gain rats? If you can't gain rats, gain a rats, trash card other than rats. Like if you can't gain rats, because there's no rats supply pile, which I would assume is the case, then rats is actually pretty good here. I mean, it's kind of like a junk dealer. Um, so did he not have the money for it? I guess he didn't. Okay. Man, look at these magpies go. Okay. Oh, I've got a debt. So I can't buy patrol. Um, I can buy an ironmonger if I trash the estate. Um, yeah, it's probably worth not attacking. I really don't want to have three again. Meanwhile, taking the debt last turn meant I missed another opportunity to mint. So he's trashed 6 cards and I've trashed 2. So in that respect, I'm certainly behind. Um, Hopefully the attack can help make up for that over time. Obviously didn't this past turn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I guess the good news is he probably doesn't have much in terms of payload. Well, he does have 2 black markets like I do. Oh man, amulet. Doesn't want the amulet. Okay. I mean, he is reasonably thin. I guess maybe for him, trashing's not that important. What does. Huh. Hmm. I mean, he would have gotten 2 points for buying the Emporium. Oh well. Whatever. I, this. Hmm. This could be a mint turn if I don't discard the estate. Um, that's appealing. Okay. So I guess I don't discard it. I mean, I've got in those last 8 cards, I've got 2 black markets. I do have another Hamlet. I've got a patrol. I mean, I guess the other thing I could do is not play the catapult. I think that's probably what ends up happening if I don't draw something useful. Okay, well, that's not our problem. Now, mint is just trash all treasures you haven't played, right? So, uh, Smithy leaves me with 5, which is enough to buy a mint, and I mean it's draw. Um, Otherwise, I only have one buy, so like, I think that's good. Um, Smithy mint better than just mint. Um, Trashing all 9 coppers might actually be too much. Uh, I mean, what am I going to be left with coin wise at that point? 2 black markets and a catapult. That's enough to buy a 5 cost. I guess I can buy banquets um, to like gain some coppers that I can feed to the catapult and also like bootstrap it to a gold if I need to. So yeah, I think I like this. Um, oh no, wait. He's gonna probably complain if I undo. I could have obviously trashed with the catapult, but that's okay. It's still pretty good. Oh, do still have a copper. That's Why do I still have a copper? Wait, 6 copper diamond. Oh, the other 3 coins were coming from the black market and the ironmonger. Yeah, never mind. Not 9 coppers. What am I talking about? Yeah, I don't like it when people make me feel guilty about asking for undos of stuff that was like either obviously unintentional, like misclick stuff, or like stuff that doesn't gain information. But after his reaction to the previous one, I don't really want to press the point. Didn't want a Margrave? Man. Wait, did he? Yeah, he told. Oh, he had a debt. Okay. All right. Uh, all right. So how can we get this to? Oh, we can give him a curse when we trash the mint. That's exciting. Um, assuming we trash the mint, but probably gonna do that. So play Hamlet, draw Ironmonger, play Ironmonger, discard Copper, or play Ironmonger, discard Mint. Actually, either of those would be reasonable. Like if I discard Mint, then I don't need to discard with Hamlet. So that's actually, I think that's appealing. And maybe I discard Estate for buy. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ugh. All right. Okay. So we need actions. We don't have enough actions to play all this shit. So Hamlet, discard estate for action. That seems clear. What are we trashing this turn? What are we playing this turn? I would like to play the catapult. So I think I catapult the mint. Um, because it's not really like doing anything unless I pick up a gold. So just go ahead and discard for buy, even though I don't really need to. Go ahead and give him a curse. He'll probably be able to trash that pretty. Or no, he won't, because he hasn't taken any trashing. Huh, that's nice. Wine Merchant could actually be pretty good for me at this point. Expand also, but I can't afford it. If I played both black markets, I could. But yeah, I mean, I do need some payload. I could be a little. Well, I didn't use Hamlets for discards when I could have. Maybe I should have just done that anyway. But whatever. Yeah, I think I'll pick up the Wine Merchant. All right. It'll be interesting to see whether a treasureless deck is possible. I mean, there's virtual coin out there, but it's we got obviously terminal action, terminal action. So there are a lot of villages. Hamlet's village, Ironmonger. Um, and the Hamlets give you the plus buy, so could be a thing. Theory, I suppose there's also Golem, but I don't really see that being necessary. I guess, yeah, like if you have a lot of terminal actions, you potentially like have dud turns where you don't have your villages in hand, but I don't know that Golem really helps with that anyway, so. There's probably some math you could do to determine whether it did help. Rebuild. That would be interesting. He hasn't uh, trashed any estates, so adding a rebuild to a deck that's already doing good things where your opponent hasn't had the opportunity to like be rebuilding already, so you weren't in a race, is an interesting thing. Um, yeah, I guess I'll keep a Hamlet. Eh. I guess I don't know why I'm surprised. I have like 2 coins in my entire deck. Um, all right, so we're definitely going to be needing to discard for some actions. I think I will hold off on discarding for buys for now. Oh, especially because I now have the wine merchant. Do I want to discard for action again? Should it be an estate? Um, or a copper? Mm. Is catapulting, getting the estates out of my deck more important than attacking? I mean, I think I'm ahead at this point now that I've caught up in the trashing, so I don't know if that actually helps answer the question. I like attacking. Attacking's fun. I could always get a militia and then have the catapult. Oh, all right. Well, top deck patrol is not too bad. So I was saying I could always get a militia and then catapult the estates while I'm playing militia because it, has the same attack. But, oh yeah, wine merchant combos pretty nicely with black market insofar as like, well, no, I guess it doesn't matter. Never mind. Gold. Masquerade. I would have liked that earlier, but at this point, I don't really think it's worth getting. I don't really see any use case for the rest of these cards. I'm gonna have 10 coins. So I mean, in theory, I could go like Crossroads, Ironmonger, Ironmonger. Um, but I could just get a Hamlet. So Orf. That that is appealing. Island has some value, but so does Talisman actually with Ironmongers. But I think I'm gonna pick up this Wharf. It's very appealing. So one thing I could look at doing, if not now, then at some point, is just buying banquets because it increases my like total purchase power. I haven't completely trashed out of copper yet, but once I have, there's an argument to be made for doing that. But I think since I haven't, and I'm a little action starved right now, or well, I don't know. Basically, I'm gonna buy an Ironmonger. That's what I'm trying to say, rather than another patrol. Familiar. Oh, that would be. Oh, he can't. Of course, he doesn't have a potion. Haha. Doesn't want a laboratory. Or can't afford a laboratory. Yeah, I think he's having payload issues. He trashed on his coins, but he doesn't have the wine merchant like I do. Although I didn't get the wine merchant back. I should have thought about that. I should have thought about that. That's kind of a big deal. I mean, I guess going every other turn isn't too terrible, but with that extra payload, that is. Huh. I guess we discard the black market because if this goes the way, or well, or do we just maybe we discard Smithy? No, black market. All right, so we do patrol first or wharf first. I definitely want to play the wharf, but I guess we'll do patrol. Oh, got an estate out of it. Oh, oh yeah, yeah, one estate out of it. One that was in the first three cards. Okay, so Ironmonger. Actually, no. I think we want Magpie first. I mean, we're not going to get a coin out of Magpie anyway. So Hamlet, discard estate for action, draw Magpie, draw Ironmonger, have a chance of doing something. Although realistically, it's just going to see another action, but sure. Or wait, no, I'll just play Magpie, not Hamlet. All right, obviously I want that. Now we can go ahead and play our Smithy. Oh, I guess, let's see. Do I want to discard Copper or Estate before playing my Ironmonger? Um, I don't think so. How many cards have I discarded at this point? Uh, discarded Black Market. That's it? In that case, I definitely do. Okay, yeah. So discarding Estate is a little pointless because we don't need the extra draw anyway with the Wharf coming online. So discard for action, copper. I guess we still want to discard for buy though, just because might as well the draw to support it. Eh. Um. All right. So we can discard for action and discard for buy again. Not that that really matters. But okay. So we're gonna have 5 or 6 coins. Is it important to me to have 6 coins? Do I want a gold? Do I want a militia? Do I want to do the banquet thing like I was talking about? Double banquet is not possible because, or wait, is it? I mean, double banquet is impossible if I trash the copper, which is what I would want to. Well, actually, I don't want a double banquet anyway. No, that's too much. I mean, I guess I could play a black market first, but I'm not going to have any treasure. Uh, let's just not attack this turn, I think. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't think any of that's doing anything. Gear. Gear is an interesting option. Um, I'm still like right up against my action limit. I guess I could finally bite the bullet on Village, take that debt. Oh, I need to save 2 coins though if I'm gonna, which to gonna get my wine merchant back. So what do we do here? I mean, getting another ironmonger would do for that. Is that better than getting a gear? I mean, the nice thing about gear is if I have like overdraw or extra actions, I can save those with the gear. Gives it's a form of reliability that I don't otherwise have access to. So think I think I'll take the gear, um, which probably means that's my only buy, so that I can get the wine merchant back. Although then I'm going to be like action starved again next turn. But oh well. Maybe I won't. One of my ironmongers hit an estate last turn, towards the end, and that's quite a bit less likely now that I've trashed one of them. Ha! Ironmonger reveals curse. Nice to be able to discard it, but you get no benefit. Is upgrade doing anything here? Oh, wait, what did he buy? He bought the upgrade, so he can't get King's Court. Yeah, King's Court would have been really valuable. I wonder if it was like if he knew that that shuffle had happened, if it was like technically correct for him to. I guess he didn't. The shuffle hadn't happened, so keep that. Play patrol. Um, let's see. So we're gonna play Magpie to draw. I mean, I guess do we want these all to turn into actions? We probably do. So probably do it like this, something like that. Right. So if we discard exactly, oh no, never mind. I guess it doesn't really matter. Action, discard for buy. 50-50 chance. Let's go, Magpie. Yeah. Not that it really matters because Gear will draw those back up anyway, but all right. Do it again. Yay. All right. I think at this point I'm gonna gear at least a Hamlet. Um, and I guess maybe the estate. Trash the copper, gear the estate. Seems reasonable. So, or wait, one, two, three, four. No, I still need the action. Damn it. All right, fine. I guess we're just doing that. Playing gear. Um, yeah, we'll set aside the estate so we can attack. Okay, so play a wine merchant, play a catapult, crash that. And we're gonna have 9. Um, Cobbler would have been good early. I don't really think at this point I'm super excited about it. Bishop is an interesting option. So is Outpost. Um, hmm. Hmm. I mean, Bishop would help him thin his remaining stuff, but at this point, like getting the points would be pretty valuable. Obviously, Outpost getting to take an extra turn is very nice. I don't quite have the actions to support an Outpost at this point, but I can pick up another Ironmonger. If I want to get my Wine Merchant back, I need to only spend 7. So that would be Outpost Hamlet instead of Outpost Ironmonger or Bishop. I don't know. I get. I guess. I guess you could not like do like Bishop Village, not pay the debt. Or alternatively, I could get a banquet. Um, Bishop banquet. What am I bishoping? I mean, first the estate. Uh, so if I bishop banquet, I gain probably an ironmonger off the banquet. I bishop the estate next turn, and then I start buying other more expensive things to bishop. Um, Outpost. I mean, I like the fact that bishop gives me points without forcing me to green and potentially like weakening my deck quite a bit. Though I mean, there's all those patrols sitting out there, but yeah, I think this seems fun. All right, let's banquet, get an ironmonger, and our buys, discard our wine merchant. Yeah, he's right though. This game is. I think the first game took like 25-ish minutes, and this game has already taken like 40 something. So I really think. Okay, yeah, there goes the Emporium. You should have done that last time, but whatever. Okay. Oh, that's actually probably not a good thing. Was the risk of uh, getting those 2 coppers added in. I probably should discard the bishop um, and hope that I can draw through to it, which, I mean, still seems realistic. I think this time I'm not going to bother with the discard for buy, though. All right, how many discarded in a state did I discarded a copper. I think if I play the discarded the bishop. Um, Still might want to play the patrol after the Hamlet. Like, increase the chances that it draws the estate for free. Um, all right, that's the bishop. So draw wise, I'm down to not anything, or like, what am I trying to say? Well, oh, this is kind of awkward. I need to like seed an action so that my Ironmonger flips it. Um, so that I can play more of these things. Like if I play Hamlet, discard, Hamlet for discard, then do I discard a black market? I think that's what I do. Discard a black market, and I get to play Wine Merchant, Catapult, Bishop, black market, 4 actions. Um, I guess I could also discard the bishop, but I would like to trash to the state. Um, 2 buy or 3 buys should be enough. So, oh wait, the Ironmonger is not going to see the bishop or in the black market. Ah, I keep misunderstanding how this all works. So if I discard a, I think I discard a copper for buy, and then I've got a 50-50 chance of picking up that action. And if I don't, then I get an extra coin for my buy this turn, which is not terrible. Okay. So we will bishop and estate. Oh, I guess I should have catapulted first. Dang it! Mistake. He would have definitely discarded that curse. Ah. Okay. Is there any reason I would want a rogue? I mean, it is an attack. Um, but what am I otherwise buying this turn? Uh, Potentially just double Ironmonger and then get my Wine Merchant back. Um, yeah, I think I got enough attacks. I've got an advantage there. So, oh right, I don't have two black markets. Okay, so yeah, let's just grab the last 2 Ironmongers and discard our Wine Merchant. Oh, I suppose I could have gotten another banquet, but I would rather be copper free before I do that again. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is now that I have the bishop, I'm incentivized to play this very slowly. Doesn't want an island. I'd like an island. Okay, that's a big turn right there. Getting all the actions now. All the actions. Ugh. Damn it, Patrol. Why you gotta be so complicated? I probably still do want more actions. I mean, discarding maybe with the Hamlets I have enough, but I'm gonna assume that's not the case. So actually, I guess we potentially just throw through all this crap with magpies anyway. Um, or no, we play magpie, play smithy. Yeah. Uh, does it matter whether I keep or discard this? I guess I'll keep it. Got it. All right. So I'm going to try to simplify my life a little bit. Or no, wait, no, that's not even a good idea. I guess I could play the wine merchant, but oh, I didn't get anything to trash with bishop. Oops. I mean, I guess I could trash a magpie. Like, I don't desperately need them, but maybe what I do is gear the bishop this turn. In which case I need one, two, three, four, five actions. So I only need one. So this card for action will be copper. Discard for buy will be a magpie. I doubt I'm gonna need more than three buys anyway. But I guess we'll go ahead and discard a magpie for buy. Um, and do it again. Okay. So you could also set aside the magpies. That's probably better. It's definitely better. Um, two, three, four. Yeah. Gonna have 10 again. Might be a good idea to pick up a gold. Um, just, I guess I could like buy gold in tax province actually, and then start bishoping golds. Um, I could, I could potentially have an encampment survive. Actually, encampment gold is also pretty good. Dungeon is good as well. Huh. How likely am I to run into the risk of? I mean, the other problem with encampment gold is that I'm not trashing the gold next turn. Like maybe dungeon is just better. Dungeon does can potentially help set up what you call it, uh, Ironmonger. Yeah. Oh, I'm also copper free now, so I could consider doing another banquet, um, which would probably be for a patrol. Um, that would argue for what would that argue for? I don't know. This game is complicated. I'm sure I'm not playing it correctly. Oh boy. Um, I like the idea of getting encampment gold and at least eventually like gaining golds, trashing golds, but also using golds to like I could because I can trash the gold after I've used it to save the encampment and then buy another gold. All right, yeah, let's do that. Um, Duke. Um, no, I think we're just buying gold. At some point, it's going to make sense for me to tax province just because I have a source of points that isn't green and he doesn't. But also at some point, this game needs to end. I mean, I guess it's actually not that far from ending. With I didn't even think about the Hamlet tile ending. I don't think he has the economy to do that, but I don't know why I didn't see that. I wonder how hard it would be. I mean, I haven't been able to get to 12 coins either, but I guess I should discard the black market. Just make sure that I draw through. Yeah, sure. Uh, let's see. I guess we're playing Smithy next, and then more Ironmonger activation. Guess we'll discard Wine Merchant. I don't know if this is really necessary, but wait, I'm confused. Whatever. Oh, I don't have a copper to catapult because I didn't buy Banquet. That's too bad, I guess. Um, all right. So what do you want? What do we actually want? Do we want to catapult something? I mean, I could catapult a magpie. It doesn't cause him to discard down though, which is the more relevant attack. The curse is kind of whatever. So, I think I will not bother with the catapult. So one, two, three, four actions. We already have enough actions. So we can get some more buys. I guess I'll get like one more buy. Um, yeah. How much am I gonna have here? Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11. Or no, no, not that. Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I actually have fewer coins than last turn. I guess I played the catapult last turn. Maybe I go ahead and do gold banquet and let the wine merchant stay in the tavern this time. Or do I want to buy points this turn and keep the gold? Not play bishop. I only have nine, so I still wouldn't get the wine merchant back. Or no, I'll have more than that if I play the gold. 11. Hmm. All right. I guess playing one black market is fine. Artificer. Huh. Artificers potentially able to gain golds or provinces. That's strong. I want that. All right. What are we doing now? So if I bishop, I've got four coins, which isn't. I mean, at which point I'd probably just tax Hamlets again just to make sure that he doesn't take, you know, take me by surprise. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna play the black market again. All right, I don't need any of that. So I can have four and not have my gold back. I want to keep the gold, or if I'm not going to replace the gold, I want to keep the gold. So I could bishop a magpie. Advantage of that is I take the points lead, even if in a very minor way. I could also potentially banquet for patrol. Um, the additional uh, ironmongers I picked up, I seem to be in a good spot actions wise. So Yeah, banquet for patrol. Don't bishop anything yet. Or do I? Maybe I do bishop a magpie. I probably do. Yeah. Also leaves me enough with it enough to tax provinces, which might make sense because I can potentially gain provinces with artificer. All right. Oh. I, I'm such an idiot. I had draw left. I could have actually played the artificer this turn. Uh, feels bad. And yeah, this game is probably taking an hour at this point. Like, oh my gosh. Wonder how close we are to shuffling the black market deck again. Like, if we're gonna, somebody's gonna get another chance to pick up that King's Court. It's hilarious that nobody has been willing to buy a village. That one debt, just like too much, too much. Can't be tolerated. Is he planning to mint gold? Is that why he? Oh, I guess he didn't have the mint in his hand. Yeah. Okay. Expand. That's a little alarming, but I guess he doesn't have enough for it. Yeah, man, that is it's rough for him. All right, I guess that. Don't reveal. Why is there not like an auto reveal on this thing? Like, come on, why would you ever not? Okay, so we've got well, there's one copper left, so in theory your magpie could pick that up, but whatever. I don't really want to discard any of these, so I guess we'll do it like that. Oh, I could have just played the smithy. Optimizing this is like such a like it's like both difficult and not really important, so I shouldn't spend so much brain power on it. Oh right, I have two patrols. There's so much draw now. Okay, I can. How many actions do I need to play? Because I could potentially get myself another coin if I play my Ironmonger right here. For like, do I have? I want to play Wine Merchant, Gear, Bishop, Black Market, Catapult, Black Market. That's six. So I'm two actions short. Play two Hamlets. Probably don't need buys with the Artificer thing. Although, actually, I guess the Artificer thing also means that, like, from a draw perspective, like I may not have enough to do like really powerful things with that. Still draw. Well, I definitely can't, but maybe I can discard some magpies and hamlets. I'm not sure. Oh, I do have the gear left for draw as well. All right. I think I don't need. Well, no, I'm gonna play it safe. One coin is kind of whatever. All right. So we can discard for action and discard for buy with Hamlet, and then draw it up with Magpie. You can do that again, but I should look at the Artificer thing. What do I want to be gaining with Artificer? Gold or province, I suppose. Gold is a little tough. So I guess if I'm gonna do that, I should try to discard a card with Hamlet first, or no, I should have just not played it in this order. I guess what it is. But so I discard 2 coppers, Wine Merchant, Bishop, Catapulter, Black Market, and then Magpie and Hamlet draw me 3 cards. Gear draws me 2 more. I have a fighting chance to get the last card with Magpie. Um, is there a card I'm really going to be sad to miss? Does the fact I don't do I need actions? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have enough actions, so I don't need to discard for anything with the Hamlets, which means I probably actually do I potentially discard the Hamlets instead of I guess I can't guarantee that I get that in the right order, so that's probably not the way I want to go. Also, the gold will be in there, so that's another consideration. But there's also the option of just playing black market and then seeing like if I get something cool and then drawing that up, using Artificer to gain like a village or something like relatively innocuous, or even a hamlet if I want to buy a like or well, buying a province is kind of annoying, but all right. I think I'm gonna do this. I'll have enough to buy whatever off the black market just based on this. So play a black market next. Maybe I'll get King's Court. That'd be exciting. And by maybe I mean I don't know why I would think that was possible, but no. Uh, is there like any? Oh, there's no supply pile for farmers market, so no. Okay. So Artificer discarding Magpie, Hamlet, Hamlet to gain village is not unreasonable, and then I can uh oh actually yeah, I should be gaining Hamlet. Well, yeah, I mean I'm gonna take a points lead here. Hmm. I already have a points lead. I'm gonna take a bigger points lead. Um so Fisher discarding. Oh, I have the gear still. Magpie, Hamlet, Copper to gain a village. Um, do I really care about gaining a village? Do I want to just gain a hamlet? Yeah, I think I do. So that means Copper, Hamlet, Gain a hamlet. A magpie. Play gear. Top deck 2 hamlets. Or not top deck, but set aside. Play bishop. Trash a gold. We have enough to buy another gold. There's no way he can gain 5 points and 4 hamlets in one turn. That's just not happening. So, uh, wait. Oh, I can just win the game. That's also a good option, I think. I wonder if that was already there for me. I don't think it was. I didn't have that much money before. Oh man, that was a long one. All right, I'm back. Well, SaintO is back, and so I'm back. I stopped the recording. Uh, Now we are ready to kick off game three. In that last game, I am sure that I did not play that close to optimally, particularly the end game. The good news is I do think I play better than my opponent, but yeah, there's probably lots of more efficient progressions to take there. I mean, in particular, I wasn't at that, and on that last turn, I wasn't even really paying close attention to the number of buys I had and the fact that like I could empty the that um, Hamlet pile, and I probably could have done that just by like having artificer. Actually, I had a points lead already, so I didn't even need to gain any points that turn. Um, all right, so Curse Gold and Palace. So we do have trashing from Trader, which means we can potentially. Oh, and Remake. Okay. Um, and Junk Dealer. Okay, I can like read and stuff. Okay, I think that means torture may be ignorable. And while he opened 5 to get a torture, I mean, I should say like it might still be good, draw, um, like expensive smithy, but uh, there's enough trashing here, particularly from Junk Dealer, that I don't know that I feel compelled to like worry about the curse split. Oh, particularly because Curse Gold is going to empty the curses anyway. So I might just. I mean, I think I'm gonna. Well, okay. I think what I'm gonna do here is get a Junk Dealer. That's the short version. And I might just double down on trashing with a remake. Oh, oh, that's a rough split. Um, so yeah, remaking estates is certainly nice. I mean, remaking into silver for palace points. Although I don't. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether it's even worth going for palace points. With the amount of trashing there is and platinum available. I don't know that. Let's see. There's no plus buy other than fortune, um, which will take a while to get to. So I don't know that like having all those treasures in the deck is going to be worth it for like duchy level points. I suspect it's not. Doesn't necessarily mean well. Okay, I think I get a remake either way because remaking estates into ghost towns or villages or even gladiator is all valuable, even if I don't want the silver. But I'm gonna need some treasure because there's not like a ton of virtual coin on here. Um, there's Monument, Junk Dealer for a while, Gladiator. Um, but if um, what am I trying to say? Um, Something like Platinum Monument would be enough to buy colonies, and I think that's pretty solid. So this is a oh, I do have three, of course. Junk Dealer gives me a coin. Okay, so do I want do I want a village in advance of even having a second terminal? Um, or do I maybe want a gladiator? Do I want to get to fortune? I mean, hmm, I think thing with gladiator is like it's not clear to whose benefit it even is. Um, but yeah, I mean, I've gone in for a heavier trashing opening, so in that respect, I would expect to be more likely to be the one like who has platinums and doesn't have silver and gold. I guess we'll see. All right, so I guess maybe here we pick up a village, and what are we buying? I mean, if I or does it make more sense to get a ghost town? No, because it's uh, well, I guess it would have given me an extra card for next turn. That would have been nice, but I could. No, it can't make sense to trash Curse Gold. That can't be right. All right, so do I pick up a monument now? A duplicate. Duplicate doesn't. Well, duplicate would be pretty good for picking up like tortures for draw, I guess. Hmm. And we don't have another source of plus buy in until we get to fortune. So, um, monument points are pretty small in comparison to. Yeah, I think this is reasonable. All right, well, maybe I'll grab a monument now, which I will obviously not be duplicating. Yeah, give me that curse. Love it. Yeah, curses are almost empty. Well, relatively speaking. Um, I mean, I could also just duplicate village, which has the advantage that like it gets me going on that side of the village expensive smithy draw engine. Um, but I'd rather spend the duplicate on uh, the more expensive component. And at some point, we will remake Curse Gold into a torture. So, and I guess I could do that now and then call duplicate on it. That could be kind of fun. That seems pretty strong. Um, I mean, alternatively, I'm buying a 4 cost after trashing a copper. Yeah, I think I like that. So pick up a village, trash cursed gold, gain a torture, and duplicate it, and buy nothing. Uh, sure. Pretend to think. Let's see. If I want to get to platinum, I might have to buy at least one gold because I don't think, even with Gladiator giving me three, with just like some copper, I don't see how I get to platinum. I mean, I do have the junk dealer and the monument, so like in theory, if I played all of those, that's one, two, three, four, five, six, and I would need three coppers. But like, I think, yeah, I think I'll grab one gold, and then let's see where I am. Also, this sucks. Where are my villages? Where are my dragons? I mean, I guess I don't have that many villages, but still. And I guess the other nice thing about having a gold is I always have the option now to pick up a silver, and silver as duchy. Yeah, the odds of that I skip right over my duplicate here if I don't hit a village are pretty, on the junk dealer draw that is, are pretty high. Yeah. All right. So it goes. I mean, the other thing I could do is not play the torturers and grab a village, but I mean, it does attack him. Like, so let's do that. Oh gosh. Predictable, I suppose. I mean, I guess I could also be getting some ghost towns. I'm not really sure, like when you, especially when you're shuffling, like when it's appropriate to buy ghost town over village. Um, Obviously, ghost town helps a little bit on the immediate next turn, but then subsequent to that is like a slightly worse card. So, I mean, I suppose alternate, like if you have enough ghost towns, maybe it's not a slightly worse card. I don't know. Um, Maybe I just sort of get some of each, but I feel like village before shuffle is the way to go. Could be wrong. One of those micro optimizations that somebody's probably figured out. No, you got a oh wait, he already got a gladiator. He has two gladiators now. Uh, what's? Oh no, wait, no, I trashed one. Never mind. What's more likely that he has a village or a torturer? I have like, I guess I have exactly two torturers. So I think the answer is he's more likely to have a village. So pretend to think. I wish that could be disabled. What? I don't know what there is to think about this hard. I mean, I guess whether or not you want the gladiator to get trashed, I don't. I guess at this point it's slightly to my advantage because I have a gold and he doesn't. It's the only thing I can think would be relevant. That is to say, I'm slightly more likely to be able to buy a fortune than he is. Oh, oh, he did. Did I just miss when he was done? I don't know. Whatever. All right, so I'm one short of a platinum. If I could buy a platinum, I would definitely play Monument. As it is, picking up two more tortures might be the way to go. Um, he actually discarded. Interesting. Yeah, I think so. Now here, if I wasn't gonna trigger shuffle this turn anyway, is where I would almost certainly want a ghost town, but I am, so who knows? Got a gold. That's good. So, hmm. So I can have only 4 coins if I don't play a torture. Yeah, no, that I gotta. I think I gotta go for the. Well, what are the odds? 1, 6. What are the odds that I pick up 3 coins? They gotta be terrible, actually. Um, he already gained a curse, so he'd likely just discard. And trashing is good. Yeah, I think I trash and pick up. Well, there's a bunch of villages in there, so I guess I pick up another village. Ah! Oh, I would not have got 3 coins. Um, Duplicate's going to come online, so that's nice. Guess he has a bunch more curses than I do. That's a little surprising to me. Oh, I guess I did trash my curse goal. Oh, there's fortune. Oh no. Oh. I mean, not that I could have stopped that, but all right. Let's reveal a duplicate since I'm pretty sure he doesn't have one of those. Oh, do I want 2 more tortures? Like, I'm getting to the point where, I mean, the pile threat is getting real, especially with him now having a fortune. Oh, and not to mention, I may be act in a bad way from an action standpoint. If I buy 1 silver, um, oh, actually, I mean, I do have the points lead. Like, he's not going to be able to empty the piles and get points, and he has 7 debt. Okay, you know what? Yeah, get that draw. So, I guess it's probably correct to get platinum before fortune at this point, to avoid having to go into massive debt like SaintO has done. That, or I try to end the game on piles with a 1 to -1 victory point distribution. No, I don't. I think I will choose not to discard. Thank you. Yeah, this is really another one of those things that should be auto. Like, you should have the option. Um, okay, so I've still got an estate, but I guess I can replace that point with the monument, so that's fine. If I trash to silver, well, if I trash to village closer to that win, oh, oops. Ah, God. I need it. I should have trashed copper. Damn it. 6 coins, 8 coins with the monument. Arrgh. Okay. Um, so I can go monument dupe or remake. No, monument duplicate. Oh wait, I have another action to try to draw another village. Never mind. Yeah, I've definitely got overdraw at this point. Um, if I can I use remake to end the game? If I remake duplicate and monument into two tortures, then I could have no. That's not true. Um, wait, play duplicate. No, play duplicate. Remake monument. Gain two torturers. No, and he's still four in debt. So like, if I just go for the villages, um, this turn. So do like play remake trash copper, play monument. I'm down at 6 coins. Well, eight with gladiator, nine if he hits, which should still be enough to buy platinum hypothetically if I needed to. But um, so I this turn I duplicate, gain two villages. Next turn I duplicate, gain two torturers. He's unlikely to be able to gain like significant amount of points, and even if he can I can remake. I can do the remake into torturers next turn with in conjunction with the duplicate, and then buy points. I think that's the way to go. So there's no or one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I guess the other option is buy platinum this turn. Um, without doing a remake. But I like trying to end the game. I think that's good. So remake, trash two coppers, or yeah, trash two coppers. Now do I play? Oh right, I play duplicate. Do that. Buy a village. Gain another village. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if he has some way of like dealing with this, making me regret my choices. I mean, I guess if he hits his fortune, has he shuffled? I should have looked at that. Yeah, he did shuffle. So he could hit his fortune and like potentially pay it off. But pay it off and buy two tortures and buy points, like, I don't know. Maybe he can do that. Maybe I was too aggressive here. Nope, not too aggressive. Okay. All right. So play duplicate uh village remake. That oh the junk dealer. Sure. Uh whatever. Well, that was interesting. That's not where I expected that game to go at all. But duplicate OP, I guess. I don't know. 3-0. I like that. All right, more cursed gold and no trashing of it, which oh, and I get the garbage start now. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So buying distant lands is going to be good with the battlefield points. No trashing of the swamp hag curses. Um, ugh, boy, this is ugly. I'm actually thinking about starting with a duplicate nothing opening. Um, I mean, this would be if I intend to try to trash treasures with Puka. The alternative is get a potion by apothecaries, um, and like have a way to draw it. That's probably it's going to be more reliable early. And I guess with no plus buy, it's actually going to it's I mean Puka is not going to stay reliable as draw anyway. I mean there is advisor, so like maybe just like one Puka to trash down, and then I mean that could make sense even if I do get an apothecary, but um, mm, apothecary plaza is cool. Um, I think I'll go for the potion. Buys a horde, man. All right. Um, yeah. All right. Do I actually want silver? Um, do I want to take a curse in order to get something like horde? I mean, like horde is pretty nice here because you're gonna want to buy distant lands anyway because of battlefield, and like you're not. This is not going to be like a strong engine deck, so getting the golds will be nice. It doesn't combo well with the apothecary, obviously, but that's probably okay. Um, apothecary is more like a countermeasure than a like combo card, unless you can get like consistently thin enough to do the Plaza apothecary thing. And even that isn't like amazing. Um, mm, yeah, I mean, I do like the idea of getting a horde. I don't know if I need to take a curse to do it. Um, does patrol? Yeah, patrol does pick up curses, so that's something. Um, I guess the conjunction of these two actually means that the apothecary deck can stay reliable, which is interesting, and also potentially incentivizes me not to buy like other treasures in large quantities. But it also means I can probably afford a curse. So I think I'll go ahead and grab that horde. All right, good. Got the apothecary. I guess there wasn't. I'd had an estate last turn, so it wasn't possible for me not to. He's tempted to buy an estate. I can tell. Okay. All right. I would like to get a duplicate. Oh, but I think I got to take the distant lands here. Got to jump or strike while the iron is hot or whatever. Jump while the iron is hot, because it'll burn your feet, I guess. Yeah, I'd really like to be duplicating the distant lands. I'm not sure how good advisor is going to be here. I mean, there's going to be a lot of Drek in people's in our decks, so um, well, that doesn't matter. Okay, get another apothecary. Yeah, I guess I should just grab them while I've got the. I don't know why I bothered to play all those other treasures. Actually, I don't think autoplay plays Cursed Gold anyway, so I should just do that. More distant lands. More distant lands. I mean, I guess at some point probably want to get a Swamp Hag, but I don't know. I want those battlefield points, and when I've got the Horde in hand, it's just too tempting. Too tempting. All right, I don't think I want silver, given the way that my deck is constructed. Um, like I'm gonna be gaining enough gold, and yeah, well, that is the problem with Advisor, and on a board like this. Oh man, he went in for the estate. Hmm. Now we will potentially be faced with a dilemma. Hopefully, Apothecary will rescue us from our dilemma. Yeah. Yeah, he will. So do I buy like actions now? Like, well, Distant Lands is an action, but like, do I play the Apothecaries and risk like colliding my Distant Lands, existing Distant Lands? Um, I mean, I guess, I mean, we definitely want to get the last or last set of battlefield points. So in that sense, if I hit the other distant lands, at least it means that that distant land's the one I'm about to buy won't collide. So I guess I'll go ahead and. All right. Do we want to draw the curse gold? Do we want to buy a province? I think we do not want to draw the cursed gold. It's like it's better than an estate at least. Um, yeah, whatever. I mean, there will be probably plenty of opportunities to get provinces given like the gold accumulation, but like, uh, the deck's never going to be thin anyway. Distant lands are easier to buy. Yeah, I think I'll just get the province. Okay, now we got to make the decision about taking a curse to get distant lands or theoretically fairgrounds, but I don't think my deck is diverse enough to make fairgrounds worth. Let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh God. Eight, nine, 10 with fairgrounds. So it'd be worth 4 points. Same as distant lands. So definitely worse. High bid of 15. Well, hmm. Now that the battlefield points are gone, like if the battlefield points are still there, I would want to not win this bid, but now that they're gone. How much is this worth? 8 points. I think I think I'll take it. I've already got yeah, I think I'll take it. I do not think I'll play Curse Gold in order to decrease my debt faster. I don't know, Mountain Pass, whatever. Just the bids are always in like the, well, maybe not always, but in the vast majority of cases, certainly of what I've seen, they're always in like the 12 to 16 range, and it's just like I am aware of mountainpassbiddingstrategy.com, which is just a redirect to a Dominion forum post, but reading through that did not really help me as I recall. Yeah, so that's basically worth that mountain passes were two distant lands. So I mean, you had the advantage of not having to play them, but they cost 10. That costs 16. I don't know. Maybe I guess maybe 15 is like a sensible bid in that context. That like, hey, I get, it's like three distant lands or whatever. I don't know. There they go. The good news is that I also beat him by 4 points for Battlefield, so I won the split there. Sure, let's play that potion. It'll make all the difference. So he is going to get to buy a third distant lands in all likelihood, while I'm sitting here dithering around with the debt. On the other hand, oh well, maybe he's going to buy province. On the other hand, like had I been able to buy one, but yeah, okay, it just doesn't matter because he bought a province. Okay, yeah, still can't buy anything of note. So if I had taken that curse, I would have had three more coins, and so I would have been able to buy distant lands if I had also taken another curse. Don't think that would have been good. You can buy another province, but I'm still ahead, and I've cleared my debt. So, although I don't know how many unplayed distant lands he has, I don't think I have any. I have three. He's got two on his mat, so he's got. Oh, interesting. I don't. I don't know how I feel about like not buying these when you have the opportunity. Like buying the patrols afterwards on five, maybe you can if you can't afford a fairgrounds, but doesn't matter. Okay, so I can buy a patrol. Um, Buying another apothecary doesn't seem as good. You could also buy a swamp hag. I don't know that that's gonna like do a lot of work at this point. Um, is there any way I get if I get both fairgrounds and patrol? I still would need four more cards to get to province fairgrounds, so province level fairgrounds. So that's probably not really a factor. I don't think duchy is right. Yeah, let's go patrol. bought a fairgrounds. Wait, how many points did that give him? Does he have the 6 point fairgrounds? Would he? One, two, three. Does he have a potion? Oh yeah. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm counting this correctly. He should not have it yet, but he should easily be able to get it. Um, only worth 2 points to him at this point, of course. No, he's got the 6 point fairgrounds. Okay. What card am I missing in that count? Two, three. Province, state, curse, gold, potions. One. Silver, copper, patrol, apothecary, advisors. Two. Plaza, fairgrounds, horde, distant lands. I don't know. I don't get it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What am I missing here? All right, well, whatever, I guess. Okay. So that looks like not playing the distant lands, which is unfortunate, but um, go by that province. Probably worth taking a curse here um to get a province, maintain the lead. Wait, I'm confused. I thought I'd. Oh, we played a distant lands as well. I was like, why, where did he get so, how did he get so close? But that's why. I mean, alternative is play fairgrounds. Um, I mean, even if the fairgrounds is only worth 4, I guess that's almost as good as a province. Like, yeah, I think that makes sense. He didn't buy a fairgrounds? What? Very confused by that. All right, well, looks like another fairgrounds for me. That might still be another fairgrounds. And we're getting down to it for sure. Really got to play this last distant lands. If he got all his down, yeah, he does. Um, Probably gold. I mean, he's got. Oh, all right. Maybe apothecary was the right choice. I don't know. Can't buy anything bigger than a province, so. And it's pretty risky for him to buy a province, actually. All right, and he doesn't. Okay, so fairgrounds will not end the game. Um, if I play a patrol, I'm pretty likely to be able to buy the second to last province. But distant lands, fairgrounds is actually more points, so do that. Looks like I would have actually. Oh no, I would have drawn a gold. Okay. All right, he's got the last fairgrounds. I got a 2 point lead going into the home stretch in which I'm buying a duchy. Okay, great. Oh God. I mean, my deck certainly has a little less staying power than his does because he's got those patrols and plazas, and I do not. Um, I might actually be buying an estate this turn just to the keep myself a full duchy ahead. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna have to do. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Whew. Okay. All right. This is good. This is good. Who went first in this game? I did. I yeah, whatever. If he wants to tie, it's fine. Might not. I might not be able to finish it anyway. Doesn't look. Yeah, advisor is going to be really, really weak at this point. Yeah. Stop. Whew. All right, 4-0. This is very nice. All righty, return of banquet. So trashing wise, we've got count and moneylender. Um, we have not much in the way of draw. Oh, werewolf. Never mind. Um, I think banquet for count makes sense. Um, banquet for count and moneylender. I mean, the presence of villa means you can potentially like play a moneylender and then play a villa and then play the count, which is nice. Um, alternative is to get like mill or herald maybe. I don't. I mean, herald's not doing anything right away. Gladiators like more likely to hit than normal, like on the +3 because of the shelters, at least initially. But uh, you could also just do count and then delve, I suppose. But I don't think I want to slow down like that. That just slows down the rate at which the count sees like the bad cards. Um, all right. Well, I'm gonna do this, and I mean count is pretty good trashing. The issue with not getting moneylender though, I guess, is not having any like any like economy um as the count trashes through. But then again, like the moneylender, like that's not going to be there in the long run either. So like maybe the delve does actually make sense. I don't know. You know, I just like top deck the silver or discard the silver. Oh, he just had 5-2. All right, well that's better. Um, I do. I like the double delve. I think it's um. In mill makes some sense, but five. Unexpected, but not unwelcome. Maybe it shouldn't be unexpected. I think this is probably just a werewolf. Werewolf's a good card. I guess this is gain a copper. Yeah. Yay! One copper. So useful. Let's get us another werewolf. Hmm. So playing that werewolf will skip our count, which is not what we want, I think. I could buy an inn here, and although we don't really want to shuffle or do well. So we play in, we discard stuff, we play werewolf, we draw stuff, we get more stuff potentially to trash with the count. I mean, that's not too bad. Um, Alternatively, we just buy another werewolf and use Villa to do stuff. Hmm. I mean, the nice thing about in is that it does save it in the future. It well, I guess the same could be said for getting a Villa. It's definitely possible to have too many werewolves though. So I think I will get the inn. We'll go ahead and shuffle the inn and the werewolf back in. Is envious. That is, I guess it's relevant. He's delved once. It could be relevant, I should say. Herald into count could be kind of awkward. All right, there's the gladiator. All right, so what do we do here? We discard silver, copper, I guess. I mean, we definitely want to trash this necropolis. Like, well, yeah, I mean, it is useful, but with Villa and Inn, I mean, those are better cards. So. Are we guaranteed? I believe we are guaranteed at this point to get to four. So it could just play the werewolf again, or I could play the necropolis and then play the werewolf and not need to buy a villa. That's probably better. I mean, I do want to trash the necropolis, but I don't know if it's as important to trash as like Hovel or whatever. Anyway, on the other hand, well, I can't play werewolf after count anyway as an attack, so that's not relevant. All right, yeah, let's do that. All right, yeah, Thwomp. I don't know. I could see myself keeping the necropolis. I mean, it's not that much worse than Villa and Inn. Um, and I don't have to buy it. It's already in my deck. I should also pick up a gladiator at some point. Although I guess um now that I've trashed the two of my shelters, it's not as um, likely to hit the +2 or +3 rather. I guess. Hmm. All right, what am I doing here? I can obviously discard coppers like trash, but like I'm trash down enough that it might make sense to spend this turn buying things and count trash later. Um, like I almost have enough to afford a fortune. I mean, putting aside the debt, obviously, but um, well, I guess there's no real reason not to discard exactly two coppers. The question is just, do I want to? What do I want to do? Do I want to attack? Um, I have no plus buy, so getting a villa would make sense for that reason. Um, so I could actually just buy now, play villa, play werewolf, and then count trash after I've. That's actually pretty appealing. Oh, I still have to gain a copper. Fine. Uh, and we'll delve again. Oh, all right. That'll be easily enough gotten rid of. Um, do I want to do the same thing? Probably. Same-ish thing, at least. So discard those actions. Buy a villa. Play it. Oh, I should have. I was supposed to. No, I can top deck the silver. And this is my opportunity to trash Necropolis. I probably should do that at this point. Um, I mean, I don't really want to top deck a silver, but I guess it's fine. All right, I want a fourth silver. Yeah, that's fine. I can always trash some of them if I don't want them. Yeah, we do not have a hovel. It's in the trash. I could buy a province, I guess. Maybe I'll buy like 2 mills. Um, let's see. It's 7. Yeah, 7 if I don't top deck a silver, 8 if I do. So 2 mills is reasonable. I potentially will have the draw to support like mill discarding and then redrawing. So that's nice. I mean, I'd like to get another werewolf as well, or this makes sense to do that first. Oh, all right, that changes things. Hmm. So if I go down to 6, I'm just getting a werewolf. So, I guess we discard count. Oh, I guess I could delve again. um, There's got to be a limit to how much silver I want, but I suppose if the draw is good enough and there's fortune that's going to show up at some point, which is going to make that pretty powerful. So yeah, just hard to hard to turn down the opportunity. I actually wonder if it would make sense at some point to get a bard. The payload on this board, aside from fortune, is not amazing. Using count to top deck something to kickstart the next turn would be nice. I should try to get into that position. That is not what SaintO is doing. Thought maybe he would be able to pull that off, but nope. Werewolf Herald, Werewolf Mill. Okay. Copper, hey, that's not called for. Okay, so hmm. So those are both silvers. Um, Trashing just the copper is going to require that I do the like play all my coins by a villa thing, which is fine, but I don't know that it's urgent. It might be better to just like use count to, well, I don't know. Um, Playing the inn here only um, gains me 1 coin over where I'm currently standing. I have 9 coins right now. Hmm. Werewolf Mill does seem appealing. I do have the overdraw to support it. Um, so that would mean top deck. Oh wait, no, I'll have 12. With if I top deck the inn. Um, and I get to play a werewolf as an attack. So if I have 12 and 3 buys, I could buy 3 mills, I suppose. That is a little overkill. Like 2 mills and a bard. I don't really have the draw to support that. So maybe I just play the inn, top deck a copper, suffer the indignity of that, and then get to the point where I can afford um more things. Oop, no. Oh, or I discard copper count and I still have 12. Right. So that, yeah, if this means I'm playing the werewolf for draw, not for uh attack, which is fine. All right. So we got 15 coins. 3 werewolves is a little ambitious. Or well, maybe it's not with Villa on the board. Um, but I would like to get some mills. I could go like werewolf, mill, delve, or well, werewolf, mill, werewolf. That's probably better. Blocked. I don't know. Maybe I should have grabbed the last three werewolves just to deny him the last three werewolves. I don't know how much money he has or if he's going to feel comfortable buying two werewolves. Actually, I guess we each had three, so it's not like he'll have more than me anyway. And like the only reason I'm really worried about that is like the getting out attacked. But he doesn't have enough to buy the last one, so it's fine. Well, he could have bought a banquet, but do I want a gladiator? Sure, it's payload. Yes, go in. I think I just discard werewolves. Well, no, one werewolf and one. Keep the copper around. Uh, okay. Is he more likely to have copper or 19 copper in the trap? Oh, right, banquets. So that's so he has like one copper probably because there should be 20. But no, I'm miscounting. That would be 14 for the 18. So why are there 19 in the trash? I don't know. Um, or was I the only one who bought banquet? That's even more confusing. I don't know. Whatever. All right. I guess playing the count is probably not worth bothering with. Oh, hey, hello, Fortune. And only two debt. Do I want to buy the last werewolf in front of the Fortune? I think I probably do. What did he get? Uh, okay. All right. The fact that I got the Fortune first should really put me ahead of the game here. And he went first, so I like I like that. Of course, he might not have seven debt, but I do have a lot of coins to double potentially. So Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Get rid of that hovel. Oh no. Uh, that's really obnoxious. I guess I could buy Banquet. Oh, that means I can't get a villa. Oh no. Go. Okay. Um, I guess discarding Count Silver is fine since I that is at least offsetting. Yeah, all right. Well, can't buy uh anything but Green, Delve, and Banquet. So do I want I mean I could banquet for a villa. I probably have the draw to support that. Um hmm. I kind of like that. I mean, yeah, extra coppers, but maybe the count can even trash them like this turn. Um, wait, why doesn't? Oh, it did return it. It's just okay. I'm confused. Whatever. Guess we'll discard the gladiator. I don't know. Okay. What? That has got to be a bug. It said I returned. Oh, is it this turn? You can't buy actions this turn. Okay, never mind. Not a bug. Um, how many werewolves have I played? Five. So this is my last one, but I don't. I've got like yeah. I want to like. What else is in there? Whatever. Um. All right. I think so. Now we are gonna discard, or do we want to trash some silver? Um. No, I don't think so. All right. So by province. Um. I mean, I could buy another banquet and get like an inn, which would help with filtering out some. I mean, of course, I'd also be exacerbating the problem at the same time. Um, mm, or I could just get a gold. Why do I even have a gold? I don't remember buying a gold. Where did that come from? Oh, okay. Huh. Fascinating. Yeah, I think I can support a gold. I'll just do that. Keep it simple. Still three villas left. So long as he doesn't use them all this turn, it's fine. Use them all, buy them all, whatever. Yeah, that delusion was quite unpleasant. Quite unpleasant. Play that fortune. Boom. Lots of coins. Or not. Surely he has it. Yeah. Yeah, so you can like triple province potentially, but I mean, I might. No, you can't quite. That's good, probably. Wants to keep going. All right. Buying out the villas would really suck for me. I don't know if he's gonna be aware of that. I hope he's not. Huh. Surprise. Oh, that gets into triple province. Okay. Yeah, this game is looking like a problem for me because now that he does this, thanks to me being miserable, I'm really in a awkward position. Um, I mean, if things go really, really, really well for me with the fortune, I could maybe imagine. I can't really. No, I can't imagine being able to quadruple province. Okay, well that's nice. Uh, oh no, I just don't play the fortune now. That's the maybe it was a mistake to play it when I did last turn. I don't. I'd have to go back and look at that. I guess we go copper count. Hmm. I guess. Oh, I don't have any more draw, so no real reason to discard. Um. I guess fortune is still the least likely, unless. Yeah, he does have a gold. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That that just happened. I did not count that, but well, I couldn't really ask for better in this match. Could not ask for better. Well, he says he should have gotten a gold and a silver, but with 40, I could have actually bought 5 provinces. I mean, not that that necessarily impacts like what he should have done, but it. Oh God. Oh, this game is not going to be. Um, not gonna be a fun one. Uh, man, I would love to get Night Watchman on my second buy, but not on the first one. Uh, I mean, I guess I feel like apothecaries. On the one hand, apothecary is going to be good because of the mountebank coppers. On the other hand, apothecary is bad because it prevents you from getting mountebank quickly. Uh, yeah. So I don't know what to think about that. Um, since I'm going first, maybe what I should do is buy a cut purse and hope that that blocks him from getting a mountebank on second or after his first shuffle, and that I get one myself. That would be pretty good. I mean, then I'd have a cut purse in my deck for the rest of the game, but with mountebank in play, maybe that's fine. Uh, yeah, I think I'm gonna go that direction. All right, so here I think I will buy a potion and just. I mean, I'm pretty. So I've got two estates left. I'm pretty likely to get a mountebank between the silver and the cut purse. I think, despite having two estates left, but I'm not. All right. I think so. I mean, silver is a thing certainly, but getting a night watchman going would probably be a good idea. Just like make sure that I get a mountebank, and that will more than do it. In fact, do I want to just keep this? Oh no, I don't because he might play his cut purse. Or is that possible? He just gained a cut purse. No, it's not possible. So this makes sure that I don't hit the potion. And the potion is going to be the next three cards, and I can get my apothecary on. Yeah, I like that. Hmm. Damn. All right. Not able to prevent him from following immediately. Um, so now my question is, I mean, getting a second mountebank this early, like that seems like Terminal Collision City, though I do have a Night Watchman, so that'll help. Um, yeah, I mean, I'd like to get an apothecary. Maybe I should get the apothecary while I have the chance. Like the potion, is it easier to hit P for my deck or to hit five? Right now, it might be easier to hit five, so we'll do that. Yeah, apparently it is. I'm not even sure I should be getting a second mountebank. I think I will if SaintO does though. Keep up with the Joneses. I did go first, so I should have an advantage in something that looks like a mirror. Horde. Okay. I was thinking about that. The problem is, like, I don't know that you're going to be greening very fast in this game. Um, I mean, certainly you might as well green early because there's not a whole heck of a lot going on, but mm, might it not just be better to buy gold directly so that you even get to the point of being able to buy a province in the first place? Um, like, between cut purse coppers and or cut purse removing coppers, mountebank adding coppers for cut purse to remove, adding curses. I think gold might be a better choice. I also think, maybe I want to get second mountebank, as I was saying earlier. I think I will do that. Um, All right. Well, it would have been nice if Night Watchman had made this crap go away, but uh, probably be able to prevent terminal collision with it, so that'll be good. His mountain bank's got to be coming up soon, right? Or did he buy it after his shuffle? No, he bought it before his shuffle, so he's going to be playing it next turn. All right, let's get all this crap. Oh well, 7 cards after this. I mean, like, do I want to make it less likely that I draw the other mountebank? I mean, I do want to, but how badly do I want to do that relative to getting rid of yucky coppers? To get rid of 1 cut purse, it's very likely that I don't draw the mountebank and then have another mountebank the following turn. So in 5, I won't hit an estate, so I'll either hit the mountebank or my 1 silver, um, or another copper, right? 7 cards. I'm looking at 4 coppers right now. So 3 coppers, 1 mountebank, 1 silver, 3 coppers, 1 mountebank, 1 silver. Uh, uh, oh, apothecary potion. Right. Um, which makes it. Oh, yeah. I think I'm just gonna do this. 7. I would totally buy a province right here if I could, but it's fine. We got the horde thing going. Eh. All right. So should I get a horde? Nice, but I don't know. I'm just not convinced that like be able to get enough value out of it. Mm, but I'm to buy the golds. Yeah, I'll get a horde. And in the late game, it's possible that I'll be able to use that to like when I'm buying duchies too. That'll also be nice. All right, now do I want to trigger a shuffle or just buy another apothecary? I think I want to just. Oh wait, no, triggering a shuffle is fine here because I'm not actually going to draw a mountebank, so that's actually like a good thing. Okay, yeah. Well, that's some pretty garbage stuff right there, but man, come on, you only have one. You discard them on back-to-back turns. Blah. Um, yeah, let's get another apothecary. Yeah, see, this is the problem with if I had a gold here, I would just be able to buy another gold. Problem with buying Horde. I mean, I guess I could go ahead and buy a duchy, but that seems, is that worth it? Like, I don't know. Is duchy gold better than some 5 cost? I mean, by adding a terminal action to my deck, another terminal action to my deck does not seem very good. Adding another Night Watchman could be good. I think I'll go ahead and buy the duchy. some opportunity cost calculus going into that. Play two Night Watchmen this turn? Maybe. Okay, so you got another province. Oh, he played cut purse. Well, that changes things. Do I want a pawn? I don't think so. I mean, I don't have terminal draw, but like, what is pawn doing in my deck? What is pawn doing in my deck? Like, let's actually ask that question. Like, is it ever doing anything other than card action or like, I mean, yeah, it's plus buy. It's potentially non-terminal plus buy, but like, I mean, I don't have terminal draw, so I guess it's fine. Um, Whatever. All right. I'm not gonna worry about the whole term, like avoiding. Oh, well, I guess I should have, but or maybe I should have just discarded the cuppers too. That might have actually made more sense. Like cuppers is all right, but not to bank's better. Definitely better. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. All right. Did he get last turn? Night Watchman. Sure. All right. That sounds like another apothecary. Oh gosh. And I get four with the horde. That's yeah. See this. I mean, I guess having five isn't amazing on this board anyway, but I think I'm going to buy another Night Watchman. Just so much garbage going on here. Okay, so discard copper, obviously, but do I want to discard silver? I don't think so. And I might as, I mean, I bought the pawn. I might as well keep it, right? Like, I guess. Yeah, might as well. All right, what's going on? He bought another province. This game is not looking good for me. I I mean I can live with 5-1 win. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and we have enough to buy a province, but uh does that mean that we leave the apothecary, draw like one of the bad cards? No, we draw the estate because that's a thing that we do. So that we can discard the curse to mountebank. That's what I'm saying. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with him that the luck of the bishop is the reason that I won that game. Uh, I mean, I think I did. Um, Another Night Watchman. I mean, at some point, silver makes sense, but I like filtering. Filtering's good. Let's just discard all this garbage, actually. All right, what did he do? Oh, nothing. All right. Okay, gotta go Dutchy here to get the gold. Ugh. Game. Anyway, what was I saying about the black market game? I think that he did not do a particularly good job of leveraging the black market. I'm not. I don't remember offhand whether there were other places where I outplayed him, but I don't really feel like C4 isn't enough to do anything interesting. Um, another pawn, sure, whatever. All right, have I seen both of my mountebanks this shuffle already? I think I have. Um, Shuffles, top text mountebank. No, I haven't. But there's 14 cards left. I'll keep it. Anyway, yeah, I don't really I don't feel like it was like the bishop alone or specifically that won me that game. Like I could have definitely won without the bishop points on that last turn. I don't know why I'm actually the curse and apothecary piles are pretty low, but it's like a little bit tempting to keep the curse just because it means he can't give me one. But I think I gotta discard that so I can, buy a province. Two apothecaries ought to be enough to draw me one coin. Anyway, yeah. So, um, the black market game. I feel like yeah. I mean, I focused on getting trashing early, and that did help. But it really ended up more helping because I had an attack, and that might have actually been more important than the bishop. Um, I guess it doesn't matter. If I'd had a pawn, I could have used coin buy to pick up an apothecary. Like amazing, right? All right. So 21 cards now to see uh the other mountebank. So yeah, again, I'm not going to worry about that too much. Anyway, yeah. So I got the attack in. I think that was pretty important. Oh man. uh, yeah. Let's just find a fucking night watching. All right. Let's just clear all this crap out and draw nothing good either. Um, All right. Well, I think he's got this one pretty well in hand. I'm honestly not sure why, other than that his horde like hit a couple times very early, or if there was anything else that I did incorrectly. Buy more pawns, that will save me. Yeah, okay. It's too hard for me to like play a game and also like try to deconstruct another game at the same time. So I'm gonna stop trying. All right, well, that was a good start to this Dominion season. I like my chances of promoting after this actually, just because the division, like the ratings of the players in the division are quite close. I was already projected by Marcus to finish second. I forget which player was projected to finish first. Um, but I figure I probably, I'm probably not projected to beat any of the players in this division 5-1. So, and I'm guessing that none of the other players are projected to beat any of the other players 5-1. So, that should bump up my odds nicely. Would have been nice to finish out the clean like 6-0, but um, oh well. All right, well,